Hello everyone and welcome back to a neglected YouTube channel in an echoey garage that is a right mess. 3 things that I'm going to solve very quickly. So unfortunately you're going to have to deal with 2 of them now. The echo is there and it's still a mess, but that's the mission for the day. I hope everyone has had a great Christmas if you celebrate it and a fantastic year. Let's carry that over into 2020 because it is just round the corner. Now, as for why the channel has been neglected recently, I've unfortunately not been on island. I've been over in the northeast for intensive training of how to put wet stuff on hot stuff and a few other things. New ventures and a new career has meant my life's been a bit upside down recently, but hopefully I'm going to get back on track and quite literally get back on track. Hoping to hit the 2020 season pretty hard, but first of all I need to sort the Honda after this incident. Before I went away, we had it down at the Man Cave garage down in Balfame with our friends over there, and the video for that is all together. It's quite a lengthy process, but I need them to have a final look over it. I was trying to do that before I went away, but life got in the way, unfortunately. And on that note, we would like to congratulate Ozzy down there and his lovely missus. They are expecting a young one, which is just fantastic. New racer to the team. We hope to meet him soon. As for the bodywork side, I have managed to do a little bit of fiberglassing. Whilst I was away for 4 months, I came back every 3 weeks for about 26 hours, so sort of slap a bit on there, see the family and all, and then head back over. So there are some little bits done on there, but there's quite a bit to go, and of course we need to get it ready for paint and try and get it looking back into a bit more presentable, I suppose. So that's that really. If you're over on the Facebook page, there's been a little bit more action over there. I've been trying to boost the quality of the videos and the extra little things that go on, whether it be through lighting, the currently ironic sound quality, and the overlays that we have. I put up a little clip of a gear indicator I tried with, which I suppose I'll put on now. Just little things that I'm wanting to play with like that, so give me your feedback. I've already had people mentioning it was nice with one of the racing videos. I put up a flag indicator into what state it was on. Happy to do laps. I've done lap times, I've done the GPS paths, and it's just sort of finding out what people want to see, what's handy, and obviously not cluttering a load of crap onto a screen because it's just not very ideal. Now while you may see the Honda here, you probably spotted that the Kawasaki is gone. Unfortunately, to take my job with the fire and rescue service, I had to move house at very short notice. Just had to free up cash and get deposits and stuff down, which was just a bit of a pain. So unfortunately that's gone, but fortunately that means there's no more carburetors in my life, and that makes me a very happy chappy. It will mean I have to sort another bike out for the road, but I've got a couple of months before the weather starts really playing well like that. Until then, I will remain a fair and stay in my warm car, which is okay. Now, if you are over on the Facebook, either on the Unrestricted Isle page or many of the related groups to the TT, the Grand Prix, or racing in general, it's spread around quite a bit, then you may know that the TT Scoreboards, the Slates and the Scouts, are at a point in their life now where something has to change. Now, what the government are asking for is what that change should be. Now the current setup has to come down. Now whether it goes back up with a like for like, a modern setup, sort of some kind of hybrid, they want to know. Now personally, I love the heart-filled use of the Scouts and the Slates. It's tradition, it steps outside from everything. If you want to make it digital and cold, then you may as well get the Armco up everywhere and have us watching from a TV screen like F1. It's not road racing to me, it's not the TT. That's my opinion. But whether you share that or not, you should voice your opinion to the government so that they can hear what's going on. I personally think that the Scoreboard will come down I'd like to see a metal skeleton going up, but the same Slates and the Scouts running it. So it keeps the same feel, but has that longevity for a good service life and isn't just going to rot when the winters come round and it's just stuck up outside. So please email over to motorsport@gov.im. I'm pretty sure is the address. If it's not, I'll put the right one down here because it needs to go to the right place so it can be heard. And please voice your opinions on there because it's quite a big thing for the TT and we want to see it happen how the people want it to, not just some penny saving government accountant scrimping it down and just turning it basically into the app we already have on our phone. And that's that really. I've loved chatting to a lot of you in this period anyway, although there hasn't been very many videos or posts going up. I have been talking to a lot of people, whether it's through the Facebook or the email address, and we've got a lot of people that are hopefully coming over next year to see in new places. I think everyone should see the greatest race on earth from the greatest places and have the best time. And I'm happy to share my local knowledge with anyone that wants to know about these little things, just to make sure that that happens. It's an expensive trip over, it should be a good one. The only people I have stopped replying to, I think it's just got to the end, is the Aprilia video. If your comment is explaining to me why I blew up the Aprilia for the millionth time, I'm just not going to reply. I know it's my fault because I'm an idiot and I didn't really understand that two-stroke until I got back and someone just said, what happens when you shut the throttle on a two-stroke, and the penny dropped and went, oh yeah, you shut off the lubrication, and it went downhill from there. Now there's ifs and buts, there should have been extra pumps, blah blah blah, mixture, don't care, just yeah, I went wide open, I shut it, it broke. It's now fixed, but is up north, it's a mess, and I don't want to talk about it. So, we won't do that anymore. But what we will do is get back on with the Honda, sort this garage out, and get the channel back up and ready to go for the 2020 race season. I've got signatures to collect, I've got experience to get, and I want to have a go on the big course in a time frame that I need to get moving with. So that's what we'll do. We'll ride safe, not slow, and hopefully see a bit more of this very soon.